And the power of prophecy came down upon him, and he took Elu'Ùah by the right hand and took Elu'Ùah by the left hand, and he prayed. And he turned to Elu'Ùah first and began to bless him and say unto him, Nzechi'Ka'Obu of all, the very Almighty of all ages, Odibaranabo, bless thee and thy children throughout all the ages. And may Nzechi'Ka'Obu give to thee and to thy seed greatness and great glory, and cause thee and thy seed from among all flesh to approach him, to serve him in his sanctuary as the angel of the presence, what you know as Metatron. Nzechi'Ka'Obu, that is the actual word. Nzechi'Ka'Obu, the prince of his presence. Even as they shall the seed of thy sons be for esteem and greatness and sanctification, and may he make them great unto all ages. And they shall be judges and princes and chiefs of all the seed of the sons of Nzechi'Ka'Obu. They shall speak the truth in righteousness, and they shall judge all his judgments in righteousness. And they shall declare my ways in Nzechi'Ka'Obu and my paths to Nzechi'Ka'Obu. The blessings of Nzechi'Ka'Obu shall be given to their mouths to bless all the seed of the beloved. As thy mother has called thy name Elu'Ùah, and justly has she called thy name, thou shalt be joined to Nzechi'Ka'Obu and be the companion of all the sons of Nzechi'Ka'Obu. Your table, his table shall be yours, and do thou and thy sons eat thereof. And may thy table be full unto all generations, and thy food fail not unto all ages. And let all them that hate thee fall down before thee, and let all thy adversaries be rooted out and perish. And blessed shall be those that bless thee, and cursed be every nation, every tongue, every one that curseth thee. This is Elu'Ùah, the third son of Nzechi'Ka'Obu, the one that is known as the priest. Elu'Ùah, our priests. Elu'Ùah simply means as the heaven is far above and the earth is beneath. Both of them have been joined together as one. And this goes ahead to tell us about Igwe Kana. Nzechi'Ka'Obu is the Igwe nke bi n'elu, and Elu'Ùah is the Igwe nke bi n'ala. That is how the word Igwe Kana came. So the shrine you know in Imo State as Igwe Kana in the land of Umunoha is actually the worship place that the sons and daughters of Elu'Ùah chose that they worship the Most High. It became a very significant place where people go to pray for the fruit of the womb, including Hannah, the one you know as Hannah. That this very day, I want to talk a little about Elu'Ùah's children. The first son of Elu'Ùah is known as Nzechi'Ka'Obu, which the writers of the Bible call Gershom. And Gershom became the father of also two children, Leibenu and Chimai. Unfortunately, or unfortunately for those who keep writing what they don't understand, the land which you call Benin today is actually the original place where Leibenu and his children built their sanctuary. And his younger brother, Ezechima, lived with him until Oromia and those who came to conquer the land The Portuguese and the Kwa people, the Akan people, the Ashanti people, and the Twi people came to invade. Oramiyan went all over the world to get his friends and families to come and fight. And they seized the land. That is the truth. The land was seized by the Yorubas through the Obas. And when the Oba himself was trying to pin everybody down, Nzechi'Ka'Obu left the land. That was how Nzechi'Ka'Obu left. Was it really Nzechi'Ka'Obu that left, or Nzechi'Ka'Obu's children? Nzechi'Ka'Obu's children left the land. So when you hear Nzechi'Ka'Obu, this is such a surname to those who are descendants of Chimai. Yes, go to your Bible in the book of 2nd Chronicles chapter, I think it's 5 or 6. You will see his name there, Chimai, and you see the other one's name there, Ijerichonye, the one you know as Gershom. His name is not Gershom, his name is Ijerichonye. The truth remains that when he was born albino, very fair, too fair, that the people began to question the authenticity or the legitimacy of the child. And when he now gave birth to one that looks like him and dark like him, they say, wow, are you sure you're the father of both children? And he said, Chima, not Sochima. Not Sochima is what gave birth to that gave rise to the name Chimai. And Chimai became the descendants of those who became Ezechima, Ndechima, and Omuchima in Isialangwa local government area. I think Isialangwa South, Isialangwa North. So when you hear of Ndechima in Imo State, they are the descendants of Ezechima. You also hear the Ezechima clan in Iseluku. They are also the descendants of Ezechima. So it's very unfortunate that most people who don't even know the genesis of this whole matter keep telling people different stories. When the time rises, those in Idu will understand what the truth is. And everybody will say, we are very sorry to have listened to those who lied to us. Every information that has been given to you, I want to let you understand today, those information that is coming out from the mouth of those who conquered the land are not true. The Portuguese did not write the truth. The English actually did not write the truth. Even those you think are your friends aren't your friends because they are not telling you the truth. The only people that will tell you the truth are those whom the Most High have cast his light upon. And he simply called them Nzechi'Ka'Obu, which the Caucasians call the Metatron. So the second son of Elu'Ùah is the one they call Ekwa Hantutu is the one the Bible wrote as Kohat. His name is not Kohat, his name is Ekwe Hantutu. Ekwe Hantutu simply means that this is the gong for the people to gather. That means it must be a crying child. He cries too much and they call him Ekwe Hantutu, the one who convenes the people. That's why he's called the convener. The one who convenes the people. That's why he's called the convener. So, I know some people, when they hear me say all these things, they will begin to wonder, where is this man getting all this nonsense from? It's not nonsense. This is actually the truth and nothing but the truth. Somebody asked me that, they say, when will you start preaching the gospel? I say, well, I'm not going to be preaching the gospel, I'm going to be preaching the gospel truth. So there's difference between talking about what is written in the books and what is actually the truth. Because what you see most times is a whitewash of the original truth. But I'm not going to be sitting on that whitewash to also continue deceiving the people, speaking things that are not true. But I'm going to dig down and deep and bring out actually what the Most High have written down through through the handwriting of my forefathers, who are the scribes. The words which my forefathers spoke, who are the priests, and the words which the other ones spoke, who are the prophets. What I'm going to tell you is the original truth which the prophets, the priests, and the scribes wrote down. All of them are called Okoihunna or Nzechi'Ka'Obu, the princes of his presence, or the angels of his presence. And the first child is Amoram. Amoram, or the one you know as Amram, is actually the father of 4 people. Is it for 3 people, which is Maremu, which the Bible said is Mariam. His younger brother, whom you know as Aaron, his name is not Aaron, his name is Agironde. Then the last one, which you know as Moshe, his name is not Moshe, his name is Okeziah, aka Mirikosh. He was drawn out of water, Mirikoshipta, aka Moshe, aka Moses. This is how all these names came about. It's very unfortunate that those who gave you these names will never come around to say we are sorry, but I want to tell the whole world that the time is coming when they will actually give up and say they are sorry for lying to the people. You have his second brother. After Omoram, you have Onicha. I think this Onicha should be Onicha Olona. If it's not Onicha Olona, it should be Onicha Ngwa. One of the Onichas. Either Onicha Olona or Onicha Ngwa or Onicha Mini. One of them is the house of the priest. And the third one is what I call Obirani. But unfortunately, it's not Obirani, it's Mbiri. And those who talk about Mbiri Road and Mbiri don't even know that the Mbiri Road is actually the road that leads to Jerusalem. The road that leads to the sanctuary. Mbiri Road. Along Mbiri Road, you have the Elu'Ùah. As you move straight, going down the road, you now discover that you're already going towards the sanctuary of the Most High, the place they call Jerusalem. We are going to tell the whole world what the truth is actually all about. Not all the things they are saying. What they are saying is just history. Some of them were born into what they heard, and their forefathers did not tell them actually the originality of what they are hearing. So we have come to speak the truth in righteousness. We've come to tell the whole world what is true and to remove the lies from our history. To remove the lies from our history. When you remove the lies from the history book of the Ndibo people, you now discover that you have what they call the gospel truth. The other one is Uzichi, or Ozichi. I think some of them say it's Uzichi, some say it's Ozichi, and some say it's Iza. Uzi, you have the Iza, you have the Uzi, then the Uzi people or Izi people, this one is the Uzichi. Then the third son is the one you call Merare. Merare, the third son of Elu'Ùah, brought forth sons like Omali, his own Leibenu, Chime, Uza, Chemea, Hagango, and Asach. These are actually the descendants of Merare. But there is one again, the last child of Elu'Ùah and Adania. The last child is a woman who actually bore a man's name, and her name is simply called Chidebube. Chidebube is what they told you her name is Jochebed. Nobody was born Jochebed, her name is Chidebube. When you get to some of the hidden books, they tell you that it's Okakadiebube. It is not Okakadiebube. Okaka is Chukwokika. He is the one called Okakadiebube. But out of Okakadiebube gave rise to the word Chidebube, and that is her name. Her name is not Jochebed, her name is Chidebube. Chidebube is her name. And she finally got married to her, let's say her uncle, her father's brother, Amram, and became the mother of those three that I mentioned, which is Maririm, Agironde, and Okeje. Her name is Chidebube, not Mariam. Her name is Chidebube and not Okakadebude or Jochebed. So I want the whole world to understand all these things. I don't know why I'm laughing. I don't know if I'm laughing because of the fact that so many people begin to think that the world has gone bonkers. Yes, that's true. The world actually have gone bonkers. So we must do everything within our power to stop the madness.